Good evening, good afternoon, and good morning. I'm Professor Merlin, and today we're back with some more Evolve Labs. So, what are we going to try and do today? We're going to try to do a mixture of things. I have unlocked the last bit, I haven't done anything on it. I've been trying to mess around with stuff on here and giving it a bit of a go, but I'm trying to wrap my head around stuff more than anything else as well with all what I'm able to do. And today, I want to try to do a triple threat, is what I want to try and do. So, we're going to go with 3 hexapuses, because we have the ability to do that. We're going to attempt to see what we can get away with on these. And we're going to focus on, like, different sort of stuff, I think. At least in my head. Like, there's builds I want to try out, other things like that as well that I think are going to be like, ooh, how does this function? What are we going to do with this? Stuff like that. So, I want to kind of go like an energy-based one, strength-based one, and then something that's going to be, like, in between those, essentially like a hybrid thing maybe, or stuff like that. So, with strength-based stuff, what do you want to do? I think this one's probably better, so we can take like the dash and then the tentacle, so we can go on to that. I have noticed there are ways to kind of use the tentacles and the spikes in a really cool way, so there is a thought in my mind on that when you're applying, say, the delay to this, so I will do it. And yeah, don't know what else I would want to put to this, but there's nothing really that's kind of catching the attention, except maybe increasing the size of the action. Okay, now with this one, I would like to go a range build that does some cool stuff, so we'll do that. I think that we apply this and this to it, and just gonna like stack this up with like lots of things is what I would like. Maybe we'll put a cleanse on there, because I think that's going to be useful for later, because, like, why not buy it now? And I would like to go energy-based with this one if I can. Not that we already got the options for it, but I guess we might go the child route. Maybe that's where we go. Go like this. And then do the curse stuff. Right? Yeah, why not? Egg and curse, and then take another, and take the surprise thing on there. We don't want to give that more health. Or do we? So the egg has 3 health. Spawns tadpoles when it breaks. If destroyed, spawns number of tadpoles equal to the action starting health. Okay, so increasing this health is actually kind of a good idea. We are learning. So don't want to do this build against that guy. This build is probably absolutely fine, or this one here. Although we only throw 2 of them. They have bounce. They're pretty good speed though. I think we just do this and approach and try and take it out as quickly as possible. There we go. Charge is what we're going to do. Anyway, let's see what else we get options-wise. So, this guy has got a bunch of strength stuff. Energy is irrelevant. It's kind of relevant on this as well, although we do want to kind of like just get more of these eggs and stuff, right? So like increase the curse stacks, that's also pretty good. I think, oh, I wish I could combo that, but I can't. Yeah, I guess we just do that. And increasing the damage, does that actually increase the overall damage of the tadpole, or just the thing? Yeah, the health didn't pass over, so I'm assuming the damage doesn't either. Interesting. Weaken. Every stack of weaken reduces the strength of the creature's damage by a summon action by 1. So we could put the these on there as well. Yeah, why not? Why not? What have we got on you then? You are going to be the multi-hit guy. That is what we're focusing on there, which means I want to increase the damage on that and the speed currently. And I got nothing else I really want to buy, so I guess I'll take the Avoid and keep that there. And you are Strength Man, which we do want the spikes in that early phase. I think that's going to be pretty good. Again, we'll take a Cleanse because we might as well pick it up for later. I don't know why I put it in the third slot, but I always do. Yeah, a little bit weird for me. This blocks all the energy stuff, right? If I'm correct. All energy without actions, without stacks, removes all shields for the okay. So yeah. So we could just go this and let the tadpoles do the work when they break. I think that's fine. Try and see how that works. Good old tadpoles with all the curse and stuff. Do you think they need to have more health? Also be targetable. Ooh, the energy that we could throw that on there as well, which should be pretty good. No, we don't throw the energy on that. We throw it on this guy. Because if I get energy boost on this, we're going to be a lot better. Infested adds 3 infest to the action. That's pretty good. Increase its health again. I think doing it again is fine. And now we have the dash action gone there and that. So we're getting that set up. With this, I just want to kind of focus on building this up as much as possible. So I think getting the combo on it is a good idea. Then it's like, what else do I really want? The grow doesn't make a difference. Do I waste a reroll just to get like a 5 thing? I think so. I've kind of no choice on that. Ooh, speed. Yeah. And poison would be nice as well, but I guess it doesn't really matter that much. So combat, and what we got here, the guy doing spiky stuff and throwing shuriken at me, has iron stance, the movement trident. I think we just do this again. Never mind. Never mind. Anyway. What I got on this? Wind up. After the last hit action, loot, gain speed, gain strength, gain energy. That's actually pretty good. Although every shield stack increases your energy. Get 2 stacks shield at the beginning of combat. That is really good for this build, especially because I've already got the energy conversion on that. The juggler also would have been a good option as well, because the way that works. With this though, your summons have 2% chance to spawn a copy, gain fragile. I guess we should increase the size of your bubbles. All your bubbles have 5 speed, adds 2 bubbles to your inventory. We don't really care about that on there. I guess wind up is as good as we're going to get. So you want shielding. And you want stuff that gives you shielding. Let's put shielding down. Can't add that module. Where can you add it to? Never mind then. I would like that, but increasing the damage on these guys is kind of important. So, that and speed. So shielding is something you want to try and keep for that. I should have bought that shielding. I don't know why I did it on the other one. This on wind up, I guess I do require more strength, so I guess that is going to go down there anyway. I'm going to roll, just try and see if I get anything else that's going to be interesting enough for me to use. The delay on that as well will be fine. And I guess we'll increase the damage of this tentacle again. Or increase its size. No, increase its damage is fine. Lots of energy-based stuff. Has all those. What did that sound? That's at 5 with 10 speed, plus all that. Let's give that a go. watching, it just needs to be targeting. That's the only thing it's missing. So let's try and see if we can actually gain that. Well, we do have the targeting. There we go. Let's put targeting on that. The targeting is fine. There we go. It's all now targetable. Increase its speed again. Increase its speed again. We're not messing around with that. Ooh, then we have tentacle and health, I guess. Try and keep the health up on these guys. I'm always kind of like, what's the best way to kind of solve problems, right, with these? Okay, health might be important on this guy then as well. And then like later on we can just like start just stacking more stats on the +1 on this is also going to be really good. So we can just go like increase size or increase strength. And then just like +1 again. Which increases everything. So that's up to 6, 12 speed, 2 stacks of bounce, although it doesn't give any other thing, I guess. I guess I only got bounce out of that. Maybe it wasn't worth it. Maybe it wasn't worth it. The dash, strength, carry on. What are you, spiky boy with summering lots of children? Well, that's not going to be very happy for you. If I had combo on this. I guess combo is working, it's just they're fragile. I am rushing through it because, like, the thing and not actually probably paying attention when I probably should do. What do we got here then? Ooh, healthy. So just increase this health. Or hybrid. That's probably not bad. That's the tentacle thing, isn't it? I think we'll do that for you. Don't care about anything else. And generator. Pinball. Dash actions don't care about. Energy, increase the size of your bubbles over time. Hybrid, or just give me... I mean, the extra shielding is actually pretty good, right? And then just like keep... I mean, just keep stacking damage on that. Or give me health. Give me some health is probably worth it. Have a tentacle. Spikes on this might be a good idea as well. So we are kind of like building that spiky kind of defense up as well. So what it is, spikes last for half a second. The delay kicks in, which then means that this lasts the after the 0.5 seconds with the delay, which is what the this does. So it delays it by half. Delays this using action by half the transition time. Okay, so it's not half transition time, but yeah, like it delays it enough where like this could do it. So if I extend this, then have this, then technically they kind of like overlap each other. So I should get like some invulnerability. So this kicks in like 1 second now, and then lasts to 0.5, which then means that this then kicks in with the end of this, and then that goes in there. But yeah. I think we're just going to extend the actions. I was trying to do something cool with that, but I'm not too sure if that is the right thing. I think we do this build because we're more defensive focused. And we're more aggressive, so as you saw there, we're just going to do it. Plus the tentacle stuff is actually pretty good. Tentacles! Yeah. Okay, anyway. What are we going for on this one? More shielding is always going to be pretty important. If I can get it. But it looks like I cannot. Increasing speed would be a good idea. I think we go with this for the nullify. Just so we can maybe stop some other stuff going on. We have that there. Should I teleport? Is teleport even worth it? Nothing actually gives me the shield on there. I'm like, come on, give me the shielding. And again, like, no, we can actually delay that and buy that as well. So now that's set up for the idea that I want. Ooh. Increased duration. Yes, that's the thing I was looking for. Yeah, so these kind of cross over now on that first stage. So that's kind of the plan. Cancel. Can spend points. Spend points. I'm gonna roll these so we get like poison. There we go. That'll do. What do you do? Dash, dash, dash. And then try and go one-shot me, essentially. Okay. But if I dash and hit you first, I have more health and more damage. And I might actually one-shot you before you do all that. Let's use this one, I think. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, the moment it comes in at me, like, I think it's gone. You know, my darling Bella is going to be poisoning everyone. It's going to be a nightmare for them. Increase strength again on that. Do you apply weaken as well? Yeah, why not? Apply the weaken. Increase the creature's health, because the health is going to be important anyway on that, regardless of whatever we decide to do. More spikes. I have a delay. We have energy bonuses. I should be giving this energy as well, even if I've got the energy thing on it. But, yeah. Well, spike, and I guess I'll put more spikes down? Maybe like a dash or something, but to be honest, like, I can have like a full-on setup with this. Oh, that's not a great start. Has the nullify. So I'll ignore consecutive hits by the same action. So we want to go with this one instead, I think. Oh, nope, we got one shot instead. Man, that was quick. That was really built to destroy me. And random, dangerous. I guess we'll go with this one, I guess. Because I can probably get away with those. And Venom. Could have better Bounty Hunter. Every action combos. Creature spawns an additional copy of it. This does have combo on it. So there is that way to go around. Proximity. Anchor, we don't care about. Swift, or your movement actions. +1 duration. I think the Venom, because it will just help out, making sure that the poison does its job. And then, I know I probably shouldn't, but I'm kind of still like... launch everything into that one attack and just see if we can kind of get through it all. Man, that's a lot of damage. All of those shurikens. What is going on, my friend? I guess we increase the size. And then max the stats on it. And do this, just keep doing that. And see how that works. Okay, that was a machine gun. I maybe should have slowed that down to see what happens. What else we got here? What's this? Can be used on the shop dodge to increase the chances of it appearing. Oh. So use it on like this to increase the action and the damage. So I keep doing that. Give me another shield for defense. So basically we keep stacking the damage on this. Is doing 11, so we're firing quite a lot of them. Let's see how this functions. I've got to see like what's going on here. That's a lot of poison on that guy. Man, if I get something like ninja or something, was it like gunslinger? Oh, cool. the final stage of the mission is already complete with great success. Now it's time to discover how you'll fare on the deep unknown. Nice. So yeah, we did the triple one. Let's do the harmless stuff. Keep going. See how much we can push this through. So what is it? Whenever an action loses a bounce stack, it doubles its damage. That could be pretty cool. Strong, we don't care about. As a new state, to the end of the last state, transition time plus strength and energy. First time summoning, we don't care about it. Chaotic energy. Execute in a random order. Add a random action to it. The state. Okay, yeah. That seems interesting. And bubble stuff. Only shop option. What do we want here? The power state is interesting, right? But the issue with that is it causes that. The juggler is kind of cool because we have a lot of banks anyway, so I guess we'll take juggler. And then we can just apply all of those to that and, you know, just carry on with the fun, I guess. I'll bounce. Copy it. And add a copy of it to your inventory. Copy still costs DNA points. Oh, okay. So if I get like the +1 still and stuff like that, or shielding, that could be a good idea. That's kind of like the plan on that. We do have no more health is what we need. I would like the energy, but the issue with that is like I get more out of health at the moment, so I might as well try and like force that stuff to go through. Oh, we just lost out on 1 health. That's kind of disappointing. That was actually pretty fun. I like that. I had like a mixture of different ones. Poor Bruno got annihilated straight away. Bonita was doing all alright with all of her tentacles, and then good old Bella was just... So I started blasting was her solution to everything. I will admit, there's one thing I will say about this game. It is really, really well balanced in the sense of like, yes, there's a bunch of overpowered things you can do, but if you come against the thing that specifically targets you, you can't, you're never going to beat it, right? And there's still like a bit of variance, which it does leave a bitter taste in my mouth sometimes, but I think that's kind of like the whole point of the game, right? Like there is no sort of like, oh, you can just kind of get away with it type thing. So yeah, but look at that. All the way down to the bottom there as well. I'm pretty chuffed to bits with that. Yeah, anyway, if you do enjoy these videos, do leave a like, subscribe to see more, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.